Okay, guys and girls and everyone else, I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. So somebody let me know if you can hear me okay. Just say, hey, I can hear you, or give me a quick thumbs up or something, just so I can be able to figure that out and make sure I'm actually broadcasting or transmitting. And okay, all right. Got some in there loud and clears, and here we can hear you. Great, thank you very much, guys. I'm DrFox2000. You are looking at, well, right now you're looking at a weird map of the Iceland. Sorry, we are on day 86 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. Anyway, let's put it on a volcano here for a second or something. And actually, it's a little smoky, guys. But what we were just looking at was the worldwide chart for all the volcanoes that were out there. And I didn't see anything new there, but we will revisit that. Right now, they're zooming in real tight onto the volcano, and they've backed out a little bit. As you can see, the sun is off to the left-hand side, and it is causing some glare, so it's hard to see what's going on. I'm going to talk about what happened with some of the views here earlier, and I'm hoping our very busy Rob RLC is going to join us in the channel tonight, or in the stream. He's back, but he's been busy as all get out, so you know, I guess it's his busy time of the year. So not a worry. And Rob, if you're out there listening, watching, and hopefully you'll get a chance to pop back in and make things happen here. And by the way, I wanted to say thank you very much for sending me that updated map. Excellent work. Anyway, guys and girls, I am your host, DrFox2000. Before I go any further, I'm going to remind you, take a look at the top chat or live chat that's above the chat box on the right-hand side of your screen. If it says top chat or live chat, you are actually watching a live stream. If it says top chat replay or live chat replay, you are watching one of the streams that has already ended and is basically just there for storage and reference, and you can certainly continue to watch it, but just so you're aware that that is what's going on, you will not be able to make any comments in the channel on the right-hand chat box area, but you can still make comments down below, which we will definitely take a look after the fact. So anyway, I had to get that out of the way because we still have people doing it. Not looking at whether it's a live stream or whether it's already the recorded stream. Nonetheless, just hopefully that will help them out, and we won't have any issues. And yeah, it's smoking pretty bad. Smoking Joking says, no, hang on, what's he say? No way, it says replay. It's not live? What? Yeah, Smoking Joking, it happens. You know, some good folks, they want to see the volcano. They've got to fix their lava addiction, and they go out and turn the thing on and don't realize that they are actually watching a replay rather than the live stream. Anyway, we've got a lot of people in here, and I see Rob RLC did pop in. Not able to hang out for too long tonight, guys. Settling myself back in slow. So that's the new Lavaville is right. Rob, great to have you back, and thanks for popping into the stream, and always a pleasure to have you on board, and big thank you to you and the others for well, especially to you, because you're the one who did the map up there, and excellent job on that map, and we will get to that in a few minutes. Anyway, I want to run through real quick and kind of be personal with everyone, say hi. I do see we have Agent X is back in the house. Chicky Gomberg is here. Our Arizona snowman, of course, our the man with the big stick, our big moderator who greets and meets everyone. Also, RLC, Rob is also in the channel tonight. He's been MIA due to work and other busy things, so glad he's peeking in, but he does have other things to do, as he mentioned. Also, Dominic is back, Mary Hicks is here, Piggy is back. Did I mention Chicky Gomberg already? I think I did, but Chicky, just in case you missed it, I didn't miss you. Richard Francis is also in the house, and hey, Daryl Spurlock is back. Everybody make sure you say hi to Daryl. Also, Henrietta is back from beautiful, gee, where are you from? Switzerland. Rodney Barstows is also back. Gary's Variety Channel, Mike Davis, good to have all you guys back on board. Cal H is in the house. Dina, guten Abend, glad to have you back. I think David Ross is also here. Did I say Denny Henry? I think I did. Bobby Joe is also back in the house. Oz is here again, great to have you. Smoking Joking, we got you. Sue Hayes is here. Ez is here. Just going up the list real fast. Don't want to keep it too long. Shmilutu is back. Is the volcano a stage to becoming a caldera? It's breaking up. It's breaking up. We'll get to that. Those are technical questions for later. Right now we're doing the meet and greet. So Firestorm is here as well. Let's see, did I miss anyone? Gwendolyn is back. Glad to have you guys on board. Silicone Avatar is here. Shooting up. Philip Green, welcome back. Leo Carlson, sorry. Welcome back. BMC's in the house. Glad to have you guys back on board. Jeff Burke. Let's see, going through a few more here real quick. Jane Donaldson is back. Rebecca Patterson is here as well. Yona, always a pleasure to have someone from Iceland. I'm glad you're here. I think I said Philip Green, but welcome anyway. Chuckster is in the house. Let's see, Jacqueline Stevens, Carrie Z, and I think that gets me up to the top of the list. I'm going to pop down to the bottom real quick. I'm sure there's others I missed, like Katie Warwick, going up here. Rick is also here. Renee Henry is also in the house. Welcome. Mark Barbecue, welcome back. Cliff Helm also in here. Friend is back. Good to see you, friend. Frank McLeod also in. Good to see you as well. Richard Cranium is back. Leo Carsons is in. And I think I'm going to stop with the meet and greet for right now. We got most of you guys. Pistol Pete, I don't know if I mentioned you, but howdy neighbor, glad you're on board. And going great guns. So yeah, things have changed slightly. And of course, we've heard all kinds of things. I just wanted to kind of mention something right off the bat. Remember that wonderful view of the backside of Ragnar? The one with the SUV or the big camper? Well, that's what it's turned into now, guys. And we will talk about this for just a minute. Buy some donuts to get... go with my Pepsi. Oh, man. Okay, guys, hang on. I got to go out. I got to get some donuts. I'll be back in a half an hour. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to stay here. Thanks, Gary. Gary's Variety Channel. Excellent job with the donuts. And, I'm going to have to do that. Actually, I've had a craving for cake donuts for the last couple of days. So that might hit that little niche spot that I need. Anyway, also Nick D is back, Diane Craig, Kathy also in the house, Colin Didman, Quara Anna, I hope I said that right. Glad to have you on board. Dustin Vance also here. Love watching this stream. Glad you do. David Seeger is also here. Let's see. Big Paul on board. Let's go up the list a little bit to see if there's anybody else I missed. Leslie Dutton. Greetings from Washington State. Glad to have you on board, Leslie. And I think I'm going to just keep going with what I got to do here. Okay, so again, thanks for that super chat, Gary's Variety Channel. Really do appreciate it, and always awesome to have that. So yeah, this view here, and I kind of was playing with it and trying to figure out why would they move the camera over to here. And you know, if anything, they should have moved it. And of course, I don't think the whiteboard was quite working yet, but I think they should have moved it over here somewhere up on the hill, because what they want to try to watch is what's going on down here. And what we're thinking is we're going to have some lava flow come up the trail, but we're not sure how far. Now, I don't know, maybe they're thinking the lava flow is going to come the other direction, and we will talk about that right now. Because I am really miffed and don't know what the heck they're doing. So let's pop over to the 3D map, and we will get onto that. I kind of had it preloaded here, and if we look right now, here is our volcano, even though it's and north is down in this case because I flipped the map around. Normally it's like this, right? The area that's in question is over here that we're going to talk about. So I'm going to turn it back this way, and we will get a little closer, and you'll see what I am seeing as well. So note this little shape here, I believe, or sorry, this one here. As we get a little closer, what we can see is we have a fairly low valley that's kind of a walking path, and this inlet here. And I'm wondering if they're thinking that this is going to come over here somewhere. I really do not know. Long range cam showing the bubbling caldera. Now smoke has cleared. Oh, okay. Well, if the smoke is cleared, we might go there real quick and revisit this afterwards. But keep this in mind. This piece here is what you see in that picture, and the trail is here. So I'm not sure what they're thinking as to where the lava is going to come, unless it's gotten so high over here that it's flowing out. So don't know yet. So mind you, this is an older level of lava in here, so Gelding Gedalia is definitely filling up. And let's get back to the other screens here. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, they moved it. Darn it. Sorry guys. I think I'm just going to listen as a regular viewer tonight. So much has changed. I need to catch up how long she's been flowing continuous like that. Gurgling cough syrup. It seems. Rob, that is actually a very good question, and since you've been here last, it's pretty much been flowing steady at about 11, between 11.2 to 11.9 cubic meters per second, and it hasn't stopped. It's a steady flow coming out of there. I haven't got the new charts yet. I was looking again today. I did have a problem. I had a power outage, and of course everything crashed here with the power outage because it was for about 40 minutes. My UPS will only keep things running for about 20 minutes, and I had to reload everything, so I'm missing some stuff and didn't have time to get at everything. But anyway, the smoke has cleared indeed a little bit, and we are looking at the berm. So what we're seeing on the berm, it has not breached that higher level of the back wall here. So this was the spot that they reinforced all the way along here, of course. And again, as I mentioned, the flow out was kind of trying to go in a straight line rather than come around the curve. And this is what the result was, that the berm, and of course there are two actual berms there. The secondary berm in the background was breached as well as the first one. So Larry Vladika is back in the house, as well as Steve Penland. Welcome. Glad to have you guys on board. Kim Lambert, good evening, and glad to have you back. Stray Cat is also here. Zoe is here. I don't know if I missed anyone else, but anyway, Alan Coker's back. Theo and Santi, glad to have you guys back. I think I got Rodney Barstow. BMC, I might have got you earlier, but welcome anyway. So hopefully, Lou is in here as well. Virginia also popped in. Glad to have all you guys on board. Lou, don't bug me with my Pepsi. I need my Pepsi. The nectar of life is what Pepsi is, for me anyway. No Coke, no Coke. Don't do that. I'm gonna have to shut the bot off if we keep breaking it. Anyway, guys, getting back to what we're looking at. So, yes, we see the screen, and anyway, I want to pop over to the forbidden ones. Here you can kind of see the sun popping behind the big volcano. Not a very good view, and I see that this other view here is kind of smoked out and at a disadvantage, and we will keep our comments about that feed quiet, because it's not a good feed. And anyway, so let me go back to what I was originally talking about, and that was this particular chart here to see about the activity around the world. Really hasn't changed much. We don't see anything new or exciting on here, but I wanted to throw that on. But I did also want to get right to Rob's map, so I'm going to put that one on here right now. And as you can see, the orange area indicating the new flow areas, and excellent job on the map, and showing some real updated material here. That's excellent job, Rob. So everyone out there, thank Rob for doing such a good job on the map. They are currently sharing this scanning plane with surveys of others. Areas of interest. Other areas of interest. I'm hoping the flight will be this week. You'll know first, of course. Okay, cool. Rob did an excellent job on the map, and everything has changed. It is very unique, very interesting, and kind of wondering what is going on. Let's see, I was actually going to, I don't have my crayons on this page. How come? I want to write on this map. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to write on the map. So I know Rob doesn't like me using crayons, but hang on, that didn't work. Clear that. I'm going to make bigger crayons. All right, so here, we'll do it this way. There we go. And that way he's done a beautiful job. And sorry for using my crayons on that fine looking map, but I had to do it. Oh, okay. Anyway, crayon time. It was. So yeah, it's amazing. Now, couple things. Your crayons on my map are a weird rash. Okay, sorry. That made me laugh. Bring out that weird rash I haven't had for a while. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, what we were actually looking at was the camera that used to be over here. They moved it, and I don't know if they're thinking that we're gonna get lava coming up here somewhere, and that's a really big question. If that's what they're anticipating. So it's hard to say where it's going and what's going to happen. But I kind of like the idea that things are happening, and as I always keep saying, it is a very dynamic situation with that. So again, that new view in the back, that is this, and this is what I was pointing out before. It almost looks like the shape of a heart, but what I'm thinking is they're thinking that maybe it wanted to go up here, or it's going to come up, and to get to that level, it's going to have to be up here already to get out and over, right? So it's going to take a little bit to push that out. So we're probably going to have this area filling up with some lava flow in the future. I don't know yet if that's what's going to happen. I'm just kind of playing it by ear. Larry's leaving. Okay, Larry, you take care, my friend, and hopefully we'll see you in tomorrow's stream. And thanks for popping in. Also, a few more people. Karen and Gary and Karen of PA came back. Troy is also back in the house. Glad to have you here, Troy. And Gary and Karen, of course, good to have you. Cliff Helm, who else popped in? Irish Monk is also here. James Gype is back. Good to have you guys back on board. Arnie Carl Ingerson is also back. Mike Davis, I think I got Bobby Joe before, but welcome anyway. You're okay. Let's see. I did say Agent X earlier, so Carrie Z is also in the house. Thank you for popping back. Glad to have you in here. 420 in plain sight is also back. And let's see, what else? Who else? Harold, and I'm not sure what your last name is. It Gade or Gated or something like that. Welcome anyway. First time I seen you in here. Canna Michaels or Mitchell. I'm sorry. I live next to Mount Rainier. Rainier beer, the best beer in. No, never mind about the beer. But welcome, Canna. Glad to have you on board. I think that's most of you guys for now. Paul Zilla, if I didn't mention you, hi. I did see you. And anyway, if I didn't say hi to you, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just some people get a little upset if we rattle on everyone's name and keep the full thing going. And we really have some not so much good looking stuff here. I got to see what we can do to improve this a little bit. Anyway, on here, you notice the lava really hasn't moved any much further forward. It's been sitting there for the last 3 or 4 days, and at least 3. So it's kind of interesting to see that. And I think I got to go do some stuff here to some of these to see what we got going on. That looks a little fuzzy to me, and it shouldn't be so fuzzy. Let's double check that. And yeah, that is what it is. Okay, well, must be the smoke or the turbulence of the heat causing the air to move too much and give us not so good a view. But anyway, let's see what else. Um, okay, they have built a new wall between two mountains, so that may be they built it. Okay, maybe where they built it at the other end. Yeah, the I was watching that Guten Tag video, and I think the that one there, where he was pointing out, he was saying that it wasn't really a super high berm that they built there, but I think that was the same area if I'm not mistaken, and the berm that they built up on the top layer. And if we go back to that shot, let me get back to it. So up, where is that? So it's really, really hard to see here. So somewhere up in right around here is where they kind of piled it up. And I think they're hoping to steer it into here rather than having it go over. And I don't know if that's 100% the same area or not, so I'm going to leave that up to your guesstimations of what happens in the future. And anyway, let's see. I was going to show other. Oh, I was going to get back to this guy. And yeah, that picture, when the people walk by, they show up real nicely. But the long range on this is, we're looking over a very hot lava bed, of course, and that is causing the picture to degrade somewhat. So, but it is still looking a little fuzzy for me. I don't know why. I've got it on the right things. The source looks the same, so. And not me. It's not my eyes. Anyway, what's new, Yalan? Okay, no other vents yet. That is where they built the wall. Okay, thanks, Pistol Pete. So that was indeed the spot that I was referring to. And if we go back to the satellite map, if I'm correct with, whoop, I'm on the wrong screen here. I need to get my mouse on the other side here. So, oh yeah, down in here. So I'm thinking, okay, so it was here, and they're thinking it may come this way. So that's still a long climb up, though, isn't it? If that's the case. This is that little heart-shaped thing I said we should look at. So what we're seeing is, and the berm area is right in here. If I zoom in on that a little bit, and it's hard to tell on here, but somewhere around here is where they have it. So that's only if I'm right. So there's Siggy. Welcome, Siggy, and glad to have you on board. And for those who don't know, Siggy, of course, is one of the landowners, and this thing belongs to him. And welcome. Glad to have you on board here today, Siggy. And thank you very much for the audio tapes or audio recordings. And I'm still working on trying to get it out of my head and stop making the T's so hard in Nat Haggy and call it Nat Haggy. I hope I said that right, Nat Haggy. And Galdingadar. Okay? So, and then Galdingadar. So I'm trying. Okay, now you guys heard that, and I'm doing this right in front of Siggy, so he heard what I just did. So he can hit me later. Oh man. Anyway, okay. So we were looking at the volcano. Where the heck am I leaving myself here? Okay, so that camera that used to look at the backside used to sit over here somewhere looking at this direction. Actually, I think it was about here, looking over, right? And now they have it looking in that other direction. And they didn't move it far, but they did move the solar panels and stuff that were right attached. Oh, hey, see? Thank you, Siggy. And hey, where's the squirrel? Where's the squirrel? TJ, how's it going? Yeah, I tried. When you have a good teacher, then you can learn. And but I'm not going to overdo it because I know I'm going to mess it up. I got to practice more, guys. And now a couple of the things that Siggy, what you mentioned in there is about when the stuff is flowing in to the valleys, but what happens when it's flowing out of the valleys? Do I still call it Gelding Gadal, or do I call it Gelding Gadal? Just curious. Lava is flowing out of Gelding Gadal. So I'm not sure if that's right. So Nadhaga. But it's not, we're not talking about Nadhaga. We're talking about Gelding Gadara. Anyway, Fra Gelding Gadara. Oh man, now he's throwing an extra R in there. Holy. Yeah. Oh, I'll work on that later, guys. I'll work on that later. Anyway, I better put some volcanoes back up on the screen here so we can see what's going on. And yeah, so we got a few views, but it's not the greatest of what we can see tonight, unfortunately. And I didn't even get a chance to get a decent shot for my whatchamacallit there. Drawing a blank. A decent shot for my thumbnail. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. And got kind of pressed with time, and of course with the power having gone out here, I was scrambling to reload, and I'm hoping, and I might have been a little short with Rob RLC when I said I'm busy now. I was really trying to reload things. So trying to what? Pyro Hotel coming up? Woo! I hope you're not building that on the abandoned homestead farm there. Anyway, busy as all get out, guys. So I am going to take, it is half an hour into it already. I am surprised that time just flies as quick as it can. I'm going to take that little bit of a break. I am going to leave it on, I believe, this screen for right now. And I'm going to just double check the quality level of what's coming in, because to me that's a little bit rough looking, but yeah, I don't know, I can't get better than 1080 by at 60 frames. Weight change in your lady lava I've been accustomed to. Siggy training the doc in all things Icelandic. When did that happen? No, don't worry about that, Rob. We're all good. Everything is good. The pyro tube, when the lava empties, the tubes will move in. Okay, now that is a pretty cool idea. We can use it as storage tanks and things in the forbidden places. Or we could set up a roller skating or a skate park of some sort where we can slide down the tubes and do loop-de-loops and things. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to turn around and take that break. I'm going to leave it right here for right now. We see the churning in the cauldron, and it's moving around nicely. I think, Siggy, you don't need to stir the soup in there. It's doing its own thing. The burner's on high apparently. And you guys, I'm DrFox2000, your host. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please give it a shot. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to consider doing that if we've earned your subscription. If you haven't earned it yet, wait, stick around. We're working on it. Yeah, I'm a skateboarder. Bent cop, you know, that could be interesting. Go zipping down the lava tubes if they're tall enough. And then, you know, when they get skinny, you'd have to duck down or lay down on the board, and then they get bigger again, you get back up. Anyway, I'm going to take my break, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you need to know when the stream time is, please go check in the bottom of the in the description underneath the stream here, as well as in my home channel where I have my stream running 24/7, and it's been running for over 3 years. Yes, somebody asked that earlier. I had to throw that in. Anyway, I'm going to take that break, so don't you guys go anywhere. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, guys and girls, the microphone is back on. We have someone there going for his 5 seconds of fame. And anyway, guys and girls, I'm your host, DrFox2000. And thank you for being here on day 96 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. And you are watching live. I am your host, DrFox2000, located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 5,000 kilometers away, or 3,154 miles and a few feet and inches, but we won't get technical. There's a Facebook group posting and basing the people in front of the camera. Oh, okay. Facebook group, eh? All right. And I guess they got to do what they got to do. And good evening to those who have just joined us. Glad to have you guys on board, like Chris Johnson. I see CJ Phillips has popped in. Swaney is also here. BMC. Let's see, who else did I miss that might have popped in while I was on break? Virginia is back. Let's see, Louise is also here. Good evening, you guys. Marsha Darden, I hope I said that correct. Thanks for being here. Punched in my thumbs up. Right on. Appreciate that. Heather Wilson is also back. Let's see. Who else? I did say Yona earlier, but I hope Yona heard me. Okay. Going up here, I don't see too many others. Bent Cop. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let me keep going with stuff here. You know, I never could understand why do you put a hat on like that backwards? Isn't the thing on the front supposed to kind of keep the... Never mind. The sun out of your eyes, and I think the sun is too low. Yeah, thumbs up. Okay. Yep. We like that. Anyway, guys, glad to have all you good people. Oh, hey, Mary Putney came back. Also, Sidekick Pabs is here. Welcome. Also, Vanessa, is it Vanessa? No. Vinine Schnell? I hope I said that right. Oh boy. Also, Nancy Buchanan is back. Katie Warwick. Glad to have you guys all popping in here, and thank you very much for joining. Kirsty Roden, if I didn't say hi to you, good evening. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? I think I got most of you. If I did miss you, I do apologize. Don't think I'm trying to be rude. It's just when the chat goes flying by a little too quickly, I have a tendency to be busy doing other things, and then we miss a few people here and there because you guys all sneak in the back and start munching on pizza and sit down at the back tables, and I can't see you. Dale Clayton says, Guten Tag, lava on the way to the ocean. Okay, so it's gonna go panorama from Borgenfjall. Gives a great view of the trail to the ocean. Looks like it won't be long before it starts down the hill. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused as to what day we're actually going to get there. Somebody's showing a map right now or something on the screen. There's his map. Very important to know. Scott is also here. Let's see, Judy McClelland also popped in. Hopefully I got what is it? IROC Tech is also on board. Did I miss anybody else? I think I got most of you guys. Check out the new cool. Yeah, we were just looking at that new cool going south. We were looking at that. That is this view here, and it is interesting. It's going to be dark as all get out once the sun really dips down and we get zero light in there, but we don't have any bright sources, so the iris should stay open in that camera now. And this used to be looking at the backside of Ragnar, and this was actually one of the original cameras. Everybody always referred to it as Cam 1 when they got in there. Hey buddy, you need to move it back from the screen, it can't focus. I'm looking at that guy still holding his hand up there with the map. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Which way did he go? Yeah, there. Oh, he left already. Okay, anyway, he was holding it right up against the camera lens, and of course the camera was focused on the volcano, and there's no way you can make out what he's got in his hand. So anyway, let's see what else we got. Did Freeman come in the house? I see somebody said Freeman, if he is better. Okay, hit that like button. Oh, I didn't see Freeman. Did he sneak in here somewhere? Marbecco is back. Oh yeah, I see Freeman there. He might be looking up this stream. Freeman, I hope he is looking up this stream and can see himself. Somebody should tell him that. If you know the guy, phone him and tell him, say, hey, punch in DrFox2000. I wouldn't want to miss it. Oh, don't miss anything, Katie. Sandy Bird is also on board, as well as Chris Payton. Glad to have you guys back. And always nice to have many people popping in. Now, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, please don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see, and Adrian Weiss is also back. Good to have you here. So would make sense to have a bill on both sides of that. Oh yeah, Freeman. Like kind of like a Sherlock Holmes thing. If it starts raining too much and your ears are getting wet, you could turn it sideways and you'd have something really cool. Randy is also in the house. I'm glad to have you back, Randy. I'm not sure if I mentioned Bobby Joe. I think I did, but welcome anyway. Rico is also here. Welcome, Rico. Some are saying there's another small vent to the left of the cone. All we can see is a small light. To the left of the cone. Okay, well, right now what we see, the small little speckle that we see, and I'm, whoa, hang on, I did that wrong. I'm on the wrong screen. I gotta do that here. That small speckle, I don't know if that's the one that you're looking at. There is a small speckle. That might be a hole in the side of our volcano. Somebody needs to go put their finger in there and plug that hole, please. Otherwise, we're going to have trouble. Rick Bennett, good evening, long-time viewer, first-time commenter. Personal computer is dead. I'm using usually watch on my smart TV. Now it's my work laptop. Well, Rick, glad that you could pop in there and see things. Boy, the stream is moving so fast I couldn't see where your message just went. Oh man, things are moving. Miss Cynthia is also here. Carrie Z also popped in. Let's see who else. Zoe I got there. CJ Phillips. Hopefully I got you guys all in. And Brooke Robinson also here. And wow, lots of people piling in. Glad you guys are all here. Anyway, so who's the volunteer who was going to put their finger in the hole to plug it up? Somebody volunteering tonight? I'm kidding. we don't need anyone volunteering there. That's it's too dangerous. We don't have it's a hole in the wall. Yeah, it's going to get bigger. If there's a hole now, it will get bigger. Cheshire Cat beats. It's almost midnight in Iceland. Yes, almost. Getting very close. I think about 6.5 more minutes. So, what are we pointing at, Kim Lambert? And is that a pointing finger or a middle finger? We're not sure. Let's see. I hope that's not a middle finger. Let's see what it says. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Okay. I hope that wasn't. Look at the bubbling tub. Yes. Oh, that was like a pointy finger. I'm raising a finger to. Oh. Okay. Sorry, Kim, that it looked a little funny, and we weren't sure what to do with that. It's okay. On my screen, it was a little. Kim, no, Kim, you want to keep your finger. You don't want to stick it in there. That's very, very hot. So it'll burn you. It'll burn you. Did you see the links I posted in last night's stream? David, I have been so busy today, I haven't had time to see anything from last night's stream. I managed to answer about 3 or 4 messages, but I actually didn't even get to yours, and I'll have to take a look and see. But that's something that you guys can all do. A lot of the guys here will post some interesting things, and because we can't run links in the stream here, the guys like David will post them in the comments afterwards, and because they are links, they automatically get held. But as long as they're pertaining to volcano stuff, I have no problem authorizing or checking them off so they show up for everyone to share and use. So it's always an interesting source because David does look at a lot of things. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting things in there, David, and so it's part of the thing that we do here is everybody kind of likes contributing to the stream. And for those who are new, just to let you know, I'm an amateur geologist and a prospector. I'm not an actual qualified geologist or anything like that, and don't claim to be one. Okay, we do have some very, very smart people in the channel. The participants here, you, the audience, you're the really smart ones. And, we have people like Siggy as an example, Siggy Ragnar being one of the property owners who graciously allows all these tourists and everybody to wander onto his land, and or the whole group of the farmers. I think there's 16 or something, if I wasn't mistaken. And they allow everyone to go on there. They allow the public broadcasting from there, and it's a real honor and pleasure that they're allowing that, and gives us, of course, the wonderful opportunity to be able to see what is going on and how things are progressing in those areas, and watching this baby volcano grow. And of course, it started out as Bob and changed things. So, it's big hats off to Siggy and the rest of the landowners, and really, really do appreciate it. And of course, Siggy is taking on the challenge of helping me out with saying things a little bit more correctly, so I can actually get the word gelding gedalar out without having to screw it up. And I think I said that one really well that time. I'm still a little messed up with some of the things that Hagi and it's they have some soft letters compared to my hard German or the Russian or whatever I used to do. So it's interesting though. Anyway, guys, we're just about at my second break time, and let's not bug Piggy too much about the bacon, okay, guys? Piggy is sensitive. And Piggy, I did have a question for you. Is the shaking stopped? And I'm just kind of curious if it stopped or eased up a little bit. So also hi to Sophie and also Patrick Stanton, I believe. Welcome. Chris Johnson, you know a lot more than a lot of the experts. Chris, I don't know about that, but you know, I try. Like I said before, I've got a fairly good head on my shoulders, but I am not an expert and I don't claim to be one. We do what we can, and you know, we do pass along what we know is right and good. So it's all wonderful stuff. Martin G. Fosby, welcome. Also, Dr. No Name is back. Glad to have you on here. And I didn't see. Oh, had 4 today. Okay, Piggy. I hope those 4 shakers weren't as bad as the other ones. I hope they were a little bit less. 4 little ones. Okay. Yeah, she's in Greece, and of course we know that there's some volcanic activity over there, and some of those things may have caused some earthquakes, and they had a whole bunch of them over the last few days. So 4 today, and they're not as big as the other ones from the first day a couple days ago here. So very, very interesting. Sorry, can't make tonight. Feeling rather ill. We'll catch up tomorrow. Here's something for the stream. Thanks, peeps, and to you, Doc. Thank you, Truth Above All. You didn't have to do that. You could have just popped in and said, hey, not feeling good, but all the best to you, and hopefully you feel a little bit better by tomorrow. And just remember, you can always watch the stream afterwards if you had something interesting that you missed or wanted to know about. So you know where to find it, and glad you popped in, and thanks for the super chat. And you know you didn't have to do that, right? So let's see, in there 2 Wednesday. Okay, we're just around 3. Okay, 2s and 3s, eh? Okay, interesting. Just the amounts. Let's see. Train engineer Rick is here. Hi, welcome, and glad to have you on board. And we are watching our day 96 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm going to pop it on to the, actually a few other, I just wanted to look down here in the valley. And yeah, things are still there. The valley isn't really changed all that much, maybe a little bit deeper. Still looking at the same things I was the other day. And of course this little outcropping of gravel. That's kind of my measuring stick here, and it's this little rock that's sitting there, and that's what I was looking at as a gauge. It really hasn't changed much, but I'm certain that there's going to be more flow. One of the things we did see here, this is getting wider, and also this area is wider. So we're going to see what happens in the near future. Oop, I clicked the wrong button here, and wanted to pop it back to here for a second. Yeah, pretty smoky on this one, and this one is pretty smoky too. And this is the that newer view, and we got humans walking around there, and down on the forefront as well as on the trail. So interesting to see that the guys and gals are popping around the back there. Anyway, I'm going to leave you back on this camera. They are going to swing that back south. Actually, maybe I'll leave you on this screen here. Then you guys can watch them all. And I am going to go take that break. So we will see what we can do. I appreciate that you speak so clearly for the hearing challenged. Okay, so easy for us to follow what you are saying. Well done, Doc. And actually, I kind of want to throw in a little comment, Scott. One of my co-workers, and I really had not worked with anyone who was hearing impaired to the degree where the guy needs hearing aids. But, you know, he did say that to me once too. He really did appreciate the fact that when I speak, I keep my words clean and neat, and he's able to pick it up better, especially when we're driving, when he's driving and I'm calling him on the phone. We can talk a lot easier than he can with other people, and I kind of pat myself on the back for that. And of course, English is my second language. Okay, German was my first, and I find it, you know, interesting to be able to do that. So anyway, I'm going to take that break though before I forget. Keep your eyes on the fries here and see what happens. We'll see if we get some bacon happening. And down in the forefront of the so-called camera one view, I don't know. Well, think about what happened there earlier about them taking out the wind turbine that was there and the generator. Maybe they were thieves. I don't know, and they got caught on camera. We'll talk about that when I get back off of my break. So stick around, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. And if you are new to the stream and you want to know when the streams are on, you can take a look below the stream in the description. The times are listed there, and I also have the times listed in my live stream that has been on for over 3 years, that runs 24 hours a day. And I've actually had people go, huh, really? You live stream 24/7? And I said, yeah, I live stream 24/7. So you can go check out the bunny or whatever you want on the other stream. And it usually has 4 cameras on, so it's pretty amazing. Anyway, there is the link to my other channel. Anyway, Shannon Alaminski with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Sharon, and really do appreciate it. It's great stuff. I'm gonna go take my break though, and Pepsi Fund. Oh, thank you. It definitely is. I can't use all the money for Pepsi because I'm gonna have too much of it. I will throw it in other places as well, though. So anyway, guys, going to take that break. Don't go away. I will be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, guys and girls, I turned the microphone back on, and gee, they left. I was going to make comments. I tried to use the squeegee, Siggy. I really did. It just couldn't clean the the screen. I don't know why. Anyway, and Jason, let's not be calling people names in there. Just we know we have our own personal opinions of those people, but we don't need to publicize it. But we understand what you're referring to. Okay, so we're with you. Just we got to kind of keep the stream as clean as possible, if you know what I'm saying. Not trying to be a jerk or nothing. And yeah, somebody was just saying check out looking at the security cam for yourself at the shopping center. What? Who's checking out security cameras? Stream check. Looking at yeah. When you mention the word stream, it brings up how many years my other stream has actually been up. So where is cam 1? David, you're looking at cam 1. I'm going to put cam 1 back full screen so you can see it clearly. This is cam 1. Okay. It used to be pointed over there in that direction at the volcano, but somebody took it down the hill down, so like it was sitting up on that side of the hill, and now they moved it over here a little bit, and now we're looking that way and this way. Okay. And the reason they did that is because they're surmising there's a little bit of a berm that they built up on here on this end, and they're thinking that we're going to have lava coming up the path, and we don't know how high it's going to go, but if it does push up here, even if it gets to this kind of a level, it's going to have to push up the valley a little bit. And I know my lines aren't probably as straight as it could be for trying to demonstrate that, but that's what's going to happen. So this area here is kind of trying to be protected with a small berm, and they don't want to have that happening, right? So it'll flow up here a little bit. So eventually this trail will get cut off as well, and it will get cut off down at this point down here. And then everybody will have to wander up top. Okay, that's kind of just what I'm seeing. So hopefully that will explain that. Did BB Bunny come with all the stream equipment in pannier bags 3 years ago? You know, BB wasn't actually part of the scheme of when I started streaming. It was actually, I wanted to watch the skies, okay, because I'm basically into astronomy, and because being in such a high light zone, or what we call a class 1 or area 1 white light zone, it's very hard. And I have caught a few decent meteorites or coming down, but really nothing more. Hey, look at that action in the pool. Man, that stuff's spinning around in there like a little tornado. Sorry for looking at that while I'm talking, but Roxy's going to go have a nap. Roxy, have a good nap. Take care, and we'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's good night. Yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, some action happening in the soup bowl there. Pretty cool. And it almost looks like we have a second leak. So we have a leak there. And we have another leak there. So we're going to need a couple more corks, guys. Somebody get the corks out. It's going to be a long night. Oh, lots of fun. Hey, could you tarmac it and turn it into a new airport? You know, Jason, if we leave it cool for a while, if you get a nice hot flow in there over top of everything and then let it cool properly, it would make a really, really good foundation. But all those lava tubes underneath have to be collapsed, because if you're going to land a larger plane on there, that's a lot of pressure on the ground. So it is very, very interesting. Let's see, Piggy, okay. There is a strip down by the ocean, by Nathagi, that does belong to us. Okay, it is a deserted farm site called, and I know you had that one on the recording, but I didn't practice that one yet. The old homestead, or I guess is that the old homestead, Siggy? I'm just curious. Sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna just botch it up. But I was wondering if that was the original. That was the original homestead, right? Or was that a second one from somebody else? Oh no, hang on. That was actually the other guys. The original your original homestead area was in a different location, right? If I got it right. Anyway, Fortis is also here. I'm just looking at if I missed a few people wanted to say hi to it. Janet G, welcome. Also, Brian Crown is in. Let's see, did I miss anyone here? Anita is back. Glad to have you on board. Eddie Otero is back. John is back in. Glad to have you on board, guys. And always nice to see a lot of the returning faces. That means we're doing something right. So good stuff. Sandra Snyder is here. So good to have you guys. Leslie Lawson just got here. Okay. Glad you're on board. We are in the second hour already, and actually about 45 minutes to go in the stream. So no worries, you're good to go. Did you know that the Andromeda Galaxy is the only galaxy that can be seen with the naked human eye? And yes, it is status quo, except in the individual stars in your own galaxy, of course. And status quo, I was going to tell you a real quick story. As a child living out in Saskatchewan, in Cudworth, Saskatchewan, I was just on the edge of town. Where we lived was right on, just basically half a block from the end of the town. And there was a hill up there. I was up on the hill doing some stargazing and looking up, and one of the guys that worked over at the farm as a temp worker, he seen me up there, and he came up and he was pointing out a few things, and he says, by the way, I'm gonna leave now, but take a look up there beside those two stars. And he said, just watch for a bit. And so he left. I'm looking up and going, really? And you could actually see the Andromeda Galaxy and the little extra spiral one that's just beside it. And I thought to myself, wow, that was the first time I ever seen it. And this was when I was like 14 years old or 15 years old, and that just hit me trip hammer hard and got me hooked. What about the small and large Magellanic clouds? They're harder to see, Siggy. Those are more kind of, you got to take some pictures, exposed shots, and be able to do that. The bright specks, other lava flow. Okay, sorry. The bright specks is another lava flow going in that direction. You can see it on the far stream. You can see the beginning of it higher up, okay, on the crater. Okay, yeah, that may be going by because that area is really quite built up. And I'm wondering if we can go back to a time where it's not so smoky during the day here. And if we go back to about here, if it'll allow us, this is about 8 hours ago. And this is a much better view where you can actually see how much higher that area is. And when you're looking at that, we were seeing those specks somewhere right around here. So yeah, you're probably right. It's probably flowing down here, and what we're seeing is some glowing marks or glowing spots. And this is where a lot of lava is going in. And again, before we seen it all on the surface. Now again, it's built more lava tubes and it's going down again. We know there's another one here, and I seen that earlier, and the lava is pouring into it. So this is actually a pretty good shot, for during the day. And I'll get my scribbles off of there. But we know that there's a decent flow still coming out. A lot of people were concerned, is the flow rate going down, this kind of thing. And that is just simply not the case. It's holding steady at its 11 plus cubic meters per second. And I haven't seen any new data pop out yet, no new data charts. So once we do get them, though, I will be happy to relay that information to you guys. Sherry Lawson, do you not like me, Dr. Fox? Second day, you haven't recognized me. Sherry Lawson, I mentioned you earlier, didn't I? Oh dear, Sherry, I'm sorry. I don't have a huge ego, honest, but I can't help wonder if you'd rather not have me in the chat. We would love to have you in the chat, and I do apologize profusely. I don't mean to leave you out. And it's sometimes what happens on my end, Sherry, just so you understand. I am controlling the screen switching and things like this. I have to push the right buttons. Sometimes I don't look at the chat. And when you have a chat rate going between 20 and 30 messages per minute, and the 30 seconds that I'm yakking and looking at the screen to see what I'm changing, I miss a lot of the messages. 20 or 30 messages can go by. And for me to try to scroll up then is it's a futile adventure, because then I miss everything that was underneath and I have to go back down, and I'm sure you can understand. But Sherry, you are more than welcome here, and we want you here, okay? So don't take it the wrong way if I missed saying your name, okay? And please make sure you understand that. So can you see the ground smoke from both sides of the volcano being sucked into the crater? Yes, it's being drawn in, and that heat is just like a vacuum pulling it up. It is very interesting, Pistol Pete. Anita says, we do understand, Doctor. Okay, thank you. And I just hope Sherry understands. So I'm not trying to be offensive, Sherry Lawson. Really, it's just things go zipping by so quickly, and I haven't even said hi to Juliana or I think I said Sophie earlier, but I missed Edith from New Zealand and people like that. And I have to say welcome, and I do say welcome to as many as I can find. So please just know that it isn't intentional. It is because I'm busy. I wish I could do more things, but you know, it's only me running the show here, so moving the mirrors and pumping the smoke in the right direction, it's all hard work. Couple other things I wanted to mention while we're looking at this closer up view. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the amount of lava sitting here, this is just piles and piles. This is really built up. You can see how much it's sloping down now and still on both sides. It's amazing how much extra material is sitting there. So Pavel P says, Dr. Fox, the bright specks on the other lava floor are going in that direction. You can see it on the far stream. Okay. If we go back to realistic time here, we're going to see a little bit more. All right, and this one you don't see the actual cone. Let me see if I can locate that on the other ones here. This was yeah, we can see that on the, whoa, on this one. Why is my, oh, that's not locked. Hang on. Lock it. There we go. Yeah, we can see the extra specks there over. There's the three over there in the smoke. In the smoke, guys. Okay, so Dr. Fox is such a big meanie. Oh, come on, I'm not a meanie. Sid for Brains, hello. Sherry Lawson, nice to have you here. Oh yeah, we got a status quo making me sound bad. I've got a guilt complex now, guys. Oh no, a guilt complex. And oh my God, Sherry Lawson, you didn't have to do that. Really, you didn't have to. Like I keep telling people, so nobody is obligated to do any of that. I don't need the super chats. I do appreciate them, and I will put them to good use. Though, oh, is that guy wiping the camera for us on the other screen? I'm just looking. There was some fingers moving back and forth. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to that other one. And yeah, I think he did wipe the camera. It looks better. So awesome. I understand. Okay, thank you, Sherry. And yeah, it's hard to keep up with all you good-looking people popping in and out of here. Dale Clayton says, okay, there's just not enough of Dr. Fox to go around. That's right. That's right. I'm only one, and you are many. He has to be selective. Okay, he's got to actually clear his throat. Hang on. Okay, there, I'm back. Yeah, I had to do that. Sometimes it happens. When you talk too much, you get that little bit of a in there, and you know it's going to come out bad. Oh no, we love you, or we lava you. Yeah, just careful, don't get too much of that lava on me. It's going to hurt. And speaking of lava, gonna talk a little bit about what I've been seeing in the our cauldron of mayhem there, and I don't know if it's just me or if anybody else has noticed. It seems to be churning a lot more today, more so than it was in the last couple of days. Well, at least yesterday from what I seen. So I'm not doing or understanding, you know, if it's just me thinking that, or does anybody else agree that this thing is cooking up a little bit more? Okay, Rick is saying Etna is blowing or giving a big show. Okay, Etna's doing it too. All right, interesting. Kite Buggy, good night, Dr. Fox and everyone else. 2:30 a.m. here in Germany. Need sleep. Thanks for another great stream. Gute Nacht, Kite Buggy, and hopefully we'll see you in tomorrow's stream if you got time. And sleep well, and hopefully we'll see you then. The cauldron is boiling well. Yes, it is, and there is a lot of action in there. And I'm kind of thinking, wow, we've got a lot more gas coming up. I hate to say it, but yeah, I think Ragnar's got gas. Ragnar Rock has got gas. Okay, Sherry Snyder, cameras don't show the crater today. No, they're not doing very good with showing well, we're looking at the crater, but it's the smoke that's causing us not to be able to see. And it seems to be lingering very close to the ground. So, and the areas, and some of the areas, it's blowing it back onto the valley, back onto the hot areas, and I'm surprised that isn't creating more thermals and updraft to get rid of the smoke. So, that's wishful thinking on my part, I guess. Feed me beans and cabbage, and you can outgas the volcano. Yeah. Starlight Doug, that could happen. I'm gonna stay away from it though. Good thing we got quarantine things going on. Oh man. Anyway, I do see it is 6:30. That's the half-hour mark here. 6:30 in a little bit, and I do need to take another little bit of a break. Throat is starting to feel it there, so. I am going to do that. I did see a couple other people pop in. I just wanted to say hi to. Okay, we got Sherry Lawson. We got Dream of All Life. Okay, welcome. Let's see, Brian Crown. I got Diona Fred or Doina Fred. Sorry, I got it. Diane Webb also. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you back on board. Let's see who is also here. I got Pavel earlier, so let's see. Kite Buggy, we got Julie Roulette is also here. Welcome. And I got Edith from New Zealand. Anita is also here. Carrie Z. I hope I got all you guys. Anyway, if I did miss any one of you, I do apologize. Like Jean, it's nice to have all you guys showing back up. But I do need to go take that Pepsi break. Gary's Variety Channel pops in with another £2 or £1.99 Pepsi. Have no fear, Pepsi topping is here, and I did that earlier. On the last break I had to refill the bucket. Now the question is, was the bucket partially empty, or no, hang on, I did that wrong. It's the old glass half full, glass half empty thing. Which is it? Or partially full or partially empty or almost empty? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go take that break. If you haven't hit the Harold Grande, or sorry, Gay, I don't know. Harold, thank you for the $4. Awesome. And anyway, guys, do appreciate the super chats. And again, like I said before, nobody is obligated to. You don't need to do that, but do enjoy getting them. JT is also here. Titus is back. Serpentplexing is in the house. And I'm going to go take a little bit of a break. If you haven't hit that like button yet, by all means, give that like button a quick shot. Also, if you're new to the channel or new to the stream and you haven't subscribed yet, you want to see more of these lovely volcano shows, we do stream daily. You can look at the times down below in the description, as well as if you haven't subscribed, you might want to consider doing that and hit the notification button. And on that friendly note, I am going to take that break because my voice is feeling it. I need Pepsi. I'll be back. Thank you. Okay, guys and girls, didn't want to leave you laying there too long. Anyway, I'm your host, DrFox2000. We are on our last little bit of the day 96 live volcano stream here, streaming from Iceland. And, well, I'm actually in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, but the views on the screen are from Iceland. Reykjanes Peninsula specifically, and down on Siggy Ragnar's property, to get a little bit more specific. But since I was saying that, they're kind of showing some other stuff. We'll pop back to the map here. This is the orangey parts, of course, are the newer areas of lava flow, which are interesting, and what we're kind of wondering here is if we're going to have an outbreak over here and it flow back somewhere over here. This is kind of a questionable thing. I don't think it's going to come here and go this way, but we don't know for sure. For those who are just joining us, that they would know that we already have a berm along here. Okay, actually there are two berms along here, and just to show you that, I'll clear that off and see if I can find that real quick, and hopefully we can kind of sort of give you an idea what that berm looks like. And that should be this one here, and let's see, there we go. Okay, so there's actually, I think this was kind of the first berm, if I'm not mistaken, and that's what they had built up. And then, of course, we had the other one, the second one, might have been, yeah, no, that was a little bit further off, but you could see that there's a second pile of dirt there, and that was overrun. So that was where the original berm was. I thought I had another one of these pictures, but it was because my power went out today. I had to reload everything, and was desperately searching for where is everything, and I couldn't find anything. What the heck is this one here? Volcano activity map. Oh, we already looked at that, guys. So, oh, hey, Jay. Why, thank you for the $20 super chat. Very awesome. And I know which picture I did want to show, and that is this one. I got to turn a couple other ones off here. And so, for all those that are wondering, of course, here, let me kind of line this up a little bit better so you can understand what we're doing. So when we're looking at Hæðarpunktar down here, we know that the area, the lava is heading that way, right? And Jay, I just want to say thanks for being you. You're welcome, and I'm glad that I can be me and enjoy what I'm doing. And awesome that you're supporting with the super chat. And again, I keep telling everybody, nobody needs to super chat. I do this because I enjoy it and I love doing the streaming, and it really is awesome to have such a good group of people in here. Anyway, as I was pointing out here, that arrow was pointing down there. So when it gets here, this is the hump area, and that is at 64 meters, guys. And that's the problem why it hasn't left the valley yet. And I think I have a map of that, and that is this guy here. Whoop, forgot to turn that guy off. All right, so and I need to get rid of the whiteboard scribbles. Trying to keep up to everything. So lava's over here somewhere, okay, and it's just kind of sitting here piling up. So it's got to push up the hill a little bit more, then it gets a little bit of a dip, and then once it builds up enough here and gets over the 64 meter crest, then we can start watching it head for the wonderful thing. Yeah, this is how I sit back and relax when I get off work. Jay, awesome. Thank you very much. And this is how I sit back and relax when I get off work. So gotta love it. Anyway, so they're showing a potential path of it going down in this direction, of course. Again, what we keep saying about it being a possible that there's right here, when it comes out, it's going to fan out, or at least that's what we're suspecting, right? Because this is a very flat plane here. So what it does after that is going to be questionable. So it's going to not go that way too far. It can go here, and it could hit the highway at this point. Okay, but the trajectory and the lower area is the red line. But what can happen is, it's very simple. We get a big chunk or a big buildup, and it sits here and cools a little bit, and then the flow will start going around. It may not go there. It may find some other ridge to follow and do more damage. And again, it could rebuild itself and then head this way instead, right? So there are so many possibilities, and that's the neat thing about this. And a lot of guys say, well, how do you know that it's going to go there or there or there? We don't. It's a wait and see game, right? So this, of course, let me turn that other one off. And yeah, this, of course, here is the area where I was saying it's going to fan out. And from there, we know this is a little bit higher ground here, so that's going to cause it to bank around if it does go off in that direction. And we also know, we got higher material here, so it's got to go that way. And it's going to be interesting to see how things happen, but it'll be cool. We'll see it when it goes, and we'll be very, very interested in the shot as it goes through. Whoa, another $10. Jay, oh man, you're killing me. Thank you very much. I do really, really appreciate the super chats, guys. Awesome stuff. Anyway, so again, with this area up here, there is a partial berm built up here to stop things from flowing over. And we did see that in Gutentag's video, so if you get a chance, you can always pop over to Gutentag's channel and have a look. If you're new and you don't know how to spell Gutentag, you try it this way in the YouTube search engine there, and that'll bring up his channel, and you can have a look. I also wanted to talk real quick about Talkalosh or Talk Air, which is basically Talk with his channel because he got nailed and shut down. So I'm going to throw his link back in here in case you guys don't know or haven't been able to find him or haven't visited his new channel yet. I would encourage you to do so and go over and subscribe to him. He's still only at 550 some subscribers, and he used to have over 7,000 or 8,000 before he got shut down due to strikes. So there's Talk's channel. Talk Air is what it's been renamed rather than Talkalosh. So please, if you haven't gone over already, as I said before in the other streams, I'm not here to compete with anyone else. What I'm trying to do is build a community of lava lovers And we've got a great group of people, a lot of friendly subscribers that have joined the bandwagon, popped onto mine. And, I would really, say, hey, if you haven't looked at Takalash's channel, you might want to consider that as well. And he is rebuilding his channel, and he does need to get those subscribers up there. We got to get him over 1,000 subscribers anyway. So once he's up there, then things will go a little bit easier, and hopefully, all of you have already signed up and got over there and helped him out. So I can't be killing you. Somebody's got to do it. Oh yeah, okay. No, don't do this. Yeah, don't kill me. Somebody's got to do the show. Sid for Brains. The other half pound of bacon. There you go, Sid for Brains. Thank you. Awesome super chats, guys. I really do appreciate them. And thank you very much to all of you. And like I keep saying, you don't have to in any way, shape, or form, but I do appreciate it, and I will accept them. So, let's see. Pistol Pete Guten Tag is going to start flying a drone. Ooh, that is very interesting. I'm hoping that he does well with that, Pistol Pete. Because I do enjoy drones, and I have several of my own. I have a Mavic 2 Zoom, as well as a Mavic Mini, and I love my 2 Zoom because it's so much more of a powerful machine compared to the Mini. The Mini is great flying, though. If you want to take something along, a small little quadcopter that you can take along. I take it with me sometimes on work trips and things like that. And if I see something cool, I'll throw it up in the air and kick it on, and away we go, right? So the only thing I don't like is that you have to hook your phone up to it, and I've seriously been looking at the for the 2 Zoom. I want to get the factory built controller rather than using my phone, and I think that'd be a lot easier for me to deal with in the future, and be easier to also handle out on field trips. That may happen, like if you're going to Iceland or someplace, then you don't have to worry about having a phone that's going to work properly on somebody else's system. You can just up and go and make yourself working. Jay did it again. Holy mackerel, Jay. You can't leave. I just got here. I worked late. Got home at 8. Okay, we'll see. Sander Snyder says, I was watching you feed the bunny last night, but the feed was very choppy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was very choppy. One of the things that I do have to do, Sandra, is that bunny cam is getting a little bit old, and I have to think about replacing it. I have the smart controller with my Mavic 2 Pro. Okay, Siggy, cool. How do you like it compared to the phone? Just curious question, because I think I want to get that. It's I think it's a lot easier and less hassle as far as connecting the phone up is always just a pain. The bunny feed was choppy. Yeah, they don't like smooth food. Very punny, very punny. I love it. Okay, Antares. Okay, LOL. Don't be ashamed. I use no key brick until about 4 years ago. Yeah, you can get hung up in that phone thing, and if you try to get a new one every time a new one comes out, you won't have any money left. Um, anyway, I was going to pop back onto a volcano here while we're looking at stuff. I'm getting yakking too much. There we go. We watched the cauldron while we're yakking. Can you send Snowman a few bucks? You know what? I have a little list going, and I'm going to add that one to it, and we will work on that. I do have something in mind for the Snowman. It's just I need to have a little bit of time to be able to get it going. Also, Leo Carlson, 14.99. Man, awesome. Okay, really awesome. You guys are great. Really appreciate it. I love it. It's awesome. Okay, Siggy says I love it. It's awesome. I used to have the iPad with the Phantom 4 4 Pro and the Inspire, but this much better. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's that's what I want to do, Siggy, is just get that, and then you got something in your hands. You don't have to worry about connecting another device. You just grab the thing, make sure it's charged, and go. That's kind of what I'm looking for, and don't want to Mickey Mouse other stuff together. With what I do, it's usually you see the shot, you want to take the shot. Rather than, oh, hey, I gotta assemble this and put that together, and it starts taking a little bit of time away really quickly. So very time consuming. Yeah, the money cam is choppy and lags. Yeah, actually, she can can't jump smoothly. Yeah, I know, Sandy, and I'm working on that. We got to get a new camera in there, so one that doesn't have so many spiders crawling all over it too. And yes, those things that you think are orbs that are flying around at night there, those are actually little spiders being lit up by the infrared or IR light that's coming from that camera. And it does have pretty good IR light, so but we're gonna have to renew that camera. Anyway, Volcano Addict says Guten Tag has put out a new video showing the crater close up. It's cracked, and yes, that was a couple days ago or yesterday already, and the lava's going down, the constant lava fall. Okay, I guess it's amazing to watch. Okay, yeah, there is some pretty awesome footage from Guten Tag. So if you guys haven't gone over to his channel, please consider doing that, and it'll be really cool to see. Art for art's sake, yeah. Good, 10cc, art for art's sake, good tune. Yeah, good old tune, I guess. 10cc. They should be about 20cc by now if they grew up. Shaka when the walls fell, when the lava walls fell. Yeah. With sails unfurled, we head off to the volcano. Oh. All right. So, actually, you know what? It is just about 7 o'clock. I am supposed to be keeping it down to a dull roar as far as my 2-hour limit. But I am going to do another 15 minutes or so. So stick around, guys. We're not going to run away just yet. And all those guys, I am going to take a little bit of a break, though. I see a few other people popped in. Mocha is here as well. Let's see, who else was I seeing? Serpentplexing. Oh, Mummy's mums. I got, when did the crater wall fall? It's been washing away for a while over the last few days here, so it's kind of just getting washed out is what's happening. Dominic is here, 2 a.m. here, and I went to sleep. Oh, well, that's usually what people do at 2 a.m. Jay's only got 9 p.m., so he's still got some time left before he conks out. But awesome, guys. Anyway, I'm going to take up another little break. So keep smiling, keep watching this, and I am going to pop off of here for a few minutes. GW, Doc, do you think the wall will fail? Okay, 360 to lava flow failing. I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is as it churns, it's going to keep rebuilding itself with the material that it's kind of splattering out. Actually, with the when we get these high bubbles shooting up and stuff, I don't know if you've seen in the other shot here. Let me see if I can point that out. Where is it here? In this one, you can see how ragged the edges are, and I don't know if you're looking at it, but you can see the top of the volcano, at least directly on this side, is if you're looking right there, quite jaggy. Same with these like tooth marks, right? So when the ejecta is coming out, and it's kind of drawing some of that material, it'll take it either in or shoot it back out, and that's what we're getting. But when it starts shooting it straight up again, the material, and then what happens is we get splatter falling out and it starts to rebuild again. So it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen in the future, but we know this can actually be increased to this and really make a mess, right? Or it may even come out over here somewhere. Anyway, guys, I wanted to take that break. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please also consider that. Normally, I only run till 7 p.m. on weeknights, but because I'm such a nice guy, I'm going to go another 15-20 minutes. But I am going to take a break before I do that, so please stick around, and I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. So stay tuned, and no throwing lava at each other. Make it an even 9:30, LOL. Jay, we'll see. 9:30, you mean 7:30 my time. Not 9:30 my time. I can't do it. I got bunny duty and things. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Don't go away. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back, and oh my God, there's more super chats up here, and that'll be 9:30 my time from Jay, and then as I'm going looking here, paying paying a chance my day that will hit on 165. Well, I don't know if it's going to hit on 165. That'll be interesting to see what happens. And, I don't know what. The supporters will never win against the... I see what got deleted there. All right. Yeah. LGBT, as you call yourself. It is one of those things, please. But Doc has to make it official, 165. I'm saying day 169, but now that you've put it in the stream, Jay, there is a record of it, and we will make sure that it is seen and noted. And it's pretty cool. I think there's a few other people that mentioned that before, so... Dark Web Files is also here. Okay, I don't know why you're laughing, but okay, no worries. Let's see, who else came in? Kananaska's Country is back. Glad to have you on board. Hateful Troll, yeah, we don't need trolls in here. JT saying 210 for me. And... yeah, I'm still gonna keep with my 169. I know a lot of people have their own dates written down, and mine is on record because I've mentioned it so many times. And I think Kim Lambert was day 146, I believe. And I got to start keeping track of these. I'll have to go back. We really had a whole bunch and a bunch of the other ones. Oh, there's something bouncy happening in front of the camera here. Scary. Chicky picked 189. YouTube doesn't like me today. Kunkel, many people have this problem with YouTube. And of course, YouTube likes doing what they do best. And that's to change things and make our lives not as easy because, gee, they like changing things. So pretty awesome. Hey, we got more bouncy people there. We should get them a trampoline in front of the camera there so they can bounce a whole bunch. Actually, I think that'd be dangerous because I think there's a bunch of rocks around there and these guys would bounce up and down and then land on the rocks and hurt themselves. But my gut is telling me it'll be in 200. Jay, I don't know. I think you're probably better at 165 than 200. I'm not going to think it's going to take that long, but hey, that's just me. You guys are definitely entitled to your own opinion and guess. So. 3.4 shaker in Los Angeles area today. Woohoo! Okay. Thanks, Mike. Harold says day 192 for him. Okay. Laura Rennie. Yeah, the day that the lava hits the ocean is what we're talking about. So that's what Jay was saying. He guesses it's at day 165. I was saying that it's going to be day 169. Kim Lambert was day 146. There was a whole bunch of other people doing their things. So, it's going to be very interesting to see when it actually does happen. And... I'm hoping things are going to be interesting. Kunkel's still sticking with day 118. I don't know. Sandra Schneider, day 149. Okay. Michael Hussar saying day 130. I don't know. Serpent flexing. No. That's official gambling. We can't do that in here. I'll have to get my cut first. Okay, the 3.4 shaker was centered in El Segundo. Okay, I hope nobody got anything mixed up there or wrecked, or hope it's all cool. So it will be 200 and something. Jay, I think it'll happen before then. I think it will. Because what's happening right now, and I'll try to put it in a little bit of an easier format here. Let's see if we can go back to our map. Of course, here's our exit from the valley, but I wanted to put the map back up. So you see the map there, okay, and you see where we're at, and that's right there. So if I clear that off, I'm going to see if I can find my other maps here. Let's see if I can find them. If this is the right one, I don't know. Can't remember. Let's see if we turn that off. Nope. How come I still have that one on? Something going on with my files here. South exit. Okay, so this one here is back in April. They figured out where it was going to flow and hit, and so what we're looking at, because over here in this area, the lava hasn't gone too much further, so this is not going to win, okay, at least not that we can see. But what's been happening though is we have a lot more lava built up here in Fagradalsfjall, and it's going to turn around and eventually push out and down. I don't believe that is going to turn around and do it. We know that the lava pile buildup is up in here, and we could have more heading in here or here, and then coming down the falls, of course, into Nadhagi. And once it gets in there, of course, well, we know that the end is right around here. So the time of concern is how far and how fast will it go through here. So, and the likely path will bring it through the old abandoned homestead there. And I will deal with the name later. What's Dark Web saying here? Dark Web, I'm not sure what you're doing, but please, that's a second or third message I've seen that got deleted from you. So if you can kindly, I'm high. Okay, yeah, I'm happy you're high, but we need better stuff in here. Okay, we don't want to share with that. Anyway, getting back to what I was doing here, and I think this is my map. Oh, I got to get rid of the squiggles. So you can see here, that it will come down, and it will probably come this way, and that's actually right around here now. Just it pushed up a little bit more, but I don't know, and that's roughly about 1.9 kilometers if you're counting every inch. If it was just a straight line, it would end up being 1.3 kilometers. So for it to get over there, even if it's moving at 100 meters a day, and we have not seen 100 meters a day advancement, so that would bring it there in 14 days if we did 100 meters a day. If we calculate 1.4 kilometers. If it's 1.9, that would be 18 days or 19 days, and we are at 96. So even that, the fastest that I could possibly see it getting there would be probably day 120. Anything less than that is not going to be reasonable or feasible. But I've got a sneaky hunch it's going to take a little bit longer. And as I was mentioning before, it's going to end up, when we look at the exit photo of the valley, which is this guy here. Once it does reach that high point, and I don't know, I think it's right there, and that's at 64 meters. So once it does reach that high point, then it's got a little bit of a coulee and could pick up some speed. But here it's going to fan out, right? And once it fans out, we know what happens. It cools off and it slows down. And then it'll build up lava here. And as this material pushes in, we're going to get higher buildups. And then eventually it will then push on again. So it's going to be hard to say, yay or nay to any of these things in the future, but I'm hoping that we're going to get something that is reasonable, and we can see, what's happening with it. So again, just to throw it around here, so this is the bottom of Nætthagi, and it's heading out in that direction. Of course, this was the southern path here that came from Geldingadalur, and this was from the southern or upper Meradalur in the from both of those sides. So there is a lot of material sitting here, and as you can see, that smoke, it's kind of interesting, and that's telling you that there's some heating in the back behind the smoke. But we're still not sure how quickly that would move on or move forward. So it's interesting to see nonetheless. Anyway, I'm going to go around the cameras here and see what's happening. Sure glad it's pretty much daylight there all the time. The sun just dips a little bit and comes right back up after a couple of hours. And we can actually see that trail is still there, intact, and I'm waiting to see lava come out of there and come up the hill here a little bit. Not sure how far it's going to get, if it does move up. But what they're trying to do, there is a berm built up here, so they're trying to prevent it from going in that direction. Kind of a similar idea to the other berm that they've built up on top at the southern end of Geldingadalur, and that one down there is that's actually this shot here, and you can see the berm, and you can see the guy's head. Target. No. Anyway, Geldingadalur, or the southern end of the valley. And there's that berm here, right? And that's about the top level. And what was happening was there was actually double berms here, and the smaller one got overrun, and some lava went actually behind it and then overran it here in this point. So it created a whole bunch of problems, and what's basically happening is Mother Nature is just pushing that lava in kind of a straight line out here, rather than following the curve of nature. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. And anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. Banging Gears popped in here. Hey, nice to see you, Frankie, and welcome on board. Darla, who's Darla? Did I miss someone? Anyway, actually, speaking of Electric Dog, welcome. Seattle Kiwi is also here. Good to have you on board. Frosty username. Okay, it's a cold one. Target acquired. Yeah, there you go. Okay, who was? Oh, there was somebody. This is a clean channel and will be respected. You bet. We are running a very clean channel, and we don't put up with any bad words and any foul language. So, Kim Rowdenbush just popped in. Glad to have you on board. Seattle Kiwi, thanks for the super chat. And you guys do know I am just going to be about 5 or 8 more minutes here, just so you know, because we are already running on overtime, and I'm not saying I'm taking off because Kim came in. And glad you showed up, Kim, but we're at the back end and on OT already since it's 25 minutes after the hour, and normally we quit at on the hour. Well, we try. It never works out. Anyway, for those guys who are just joining us, typical times for the stream are listed below in the description. I also have them in the description of my home stream, which runs 24/7, which is just the local cameras, though, for what happens around here for my own home. So, which includes the bunny cam and BB, the bunny, and she's very protective tonight of her food. In other words, I think she's. I paid $5 for 30 minutes. Jay, calm down. Oh, too funny. Anyway, as I was saying, BB is, because she's pregnant, she's overprotective, and Bright Eyes, one of the other bunnies, came in to eat, and she chased him away right away. And I told her to, during the break there, I told her from the window, don't chase him, just let him eat. I'm going to bring more food down. It's not a big deal. And of course, she's dominant in her area, and of course the yard is hers because that's what I built it for, really. So, because she always came back. So anyway, it's all cool, all good. Anyway, guys and girls, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to nail that or bop that fox on the nose there and slide over to the subscribe button on your device. Hopefully it's not on a big screen TV. Otherwise you're going to hurt the TV. We don't want you doing that. I'm going to go around the channels here. Unfortunately, it is very smoky, and this was our good cam one that we used to have, looking at the backside of Ragnar Rock, has been turned around and is now facing the valley here. And as we mentioned before, they're building that, or they've built a berm up in the back here. Not a very big one, but that's quite a ways upward for the lava to travel, and they've added another couple meters to it, basically. So we'll probably see some lava coming up the path in the next few days. So if things push and progress, that's what's going to happen, and we'll be good with that. We'll see it go there. Anyway, I wanted to clear that off. Go to the next view here, and again, I apologize. Very, very smoky. You can see the outline of the crater here to a degree, and that's kind of the cone opening at the top, and this is all good. So, and most of that lava is flowing out into a couple of tubes out front here, and we never see it again. Your laughing made it all worth it. Okay, Jay, well, I'm glad you like that. And honestly, guys, I try to have a little bit of fun with the stream, because like I said before, I really do enjoy doing this. Nigel, welcome. Changing again, it seems. Yes, it's forever changing. This is a very dynamic situation, and you know, on a daily basis, it's changing. So it's always worthwhile watching. And I'm really enjoying what's going on with it. So super duper stuff, guys. And just going through the cameras here because I do have to shut it down, unfortunately. And glad you guys are here and enjoying today, and just showing what we've got in the valleys here. So I think that's just about it, and I'm going to get at the point here where I think they're gonna swing that camera 4 back over, and we will watch the lava at the end there, and be all good with it. Life is too short to be a grumpy old. Okay, makes a person laugh. Okay, make a person laugh every day. And you know what? That's the whole thing. Is if you enjoy what you're doing, you put a lot more effort into something. So, at least for me, you know. Again, wonderful evening with the Lava family. Thank you for the smiles and laughs. Glad you guys like it. The Stardust speckles tonight. Thanks, Doc. Well, you guys are very, very welcome. Each and every one of you really are. And it is you guys that really make the stream. If it wasn't for you being here, I wouldn't have nobody to tell jokes to. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And I love doing this stuff, and I keep thinking about going to Iceland, you know. Apparently they did change our travel restrictions here in Canada, and that came out this morning in regards to now I think July 3rd or something like that is when they're lifting restrictions. So if somebody had both shots, you don't have to quarantine anymore when you come in. So I'm kind of liking that, and I'm thinking this may be a little bit better idea to think about Iceland a little bit more for myself. So that may happen in the near future, but not before I get my second poke or jab or whatever you want to call it. We'll see how that goes. On that friendly note, guys, I'm still waiting for the camera to swing. Can't quite just keep going here. Red carpet in Iceland for you, Dr. Fox. Well, if you know they turn around, provide a little bit of that hospitality, I won't mind. And you know, I do speak well of Iceland. You know, a lot of the people in Iceland are, I know there's a lot of the Danish descent in there, and what we refer to in the old Nordic and Norseman, that kind of blood, and you know, that's my blood. So, hey, why not, right? Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight to everyone, though, because I do have to get at bunny duty and go feed myself and little minor detail things. You know what we're going to do. You can visit Siggy. Yes. What? We aren't Danish. We are Icelandic. I knew I'd get a reaction out of them. Oh, Siggy, you are Icelandic, very much so. Your ancestry is the Vikings. Actually, I'd like to hear more about where actually most of the Icelandic people, the ancestry came from, and that is something that is kind of eluding me. I try to keep going with the history, so it's interesting. I love it. Okay, I just received another email, and All right, that one was from Siggy, so I'll have to go to see. He's probably going to beat me up for saying they're Danish. Yeah. Hey, at least the Danish make good cheese and stuff. Trace my family to the 13th century, right down to the coast of from the volcano. Wow! So you've been there a long time, definitely. Okay, that is actually very interesting, and I didn't know that. My family tree goes back in Germany to we can't quite get back. We can go back 900 years. So actually, yeah, you said the 13th century. That's about the same time. It's actually when the church used to keep track of records, and that's how we went back and actually looked it up. So the Catholic Church, but not part of that anymore. So, but that's where the history and records came from, and I don't know how that works out there in Iceland, but it's pretty cool. So, anyway, guys and girls, everyone else, thank you very much for being in the stream tonight. German fisherman, my heritage. Seattle Kiwi. Yeah, up in the north is what we call our area there. They're kind of referred to as fish heads, right? And on the mother's side was she was Celtic, as well as there was a little bit of Danish blood in there, but for the most part it was East Prussia when Germany was still in those two pieces way back when. So anyway, gonna leave all that alone, and we'll save that story for another day. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you for all the likes, all the subscriptions. Thank you very much for all the super chats, especially Jay, who's really done an awesome job tonight with nailing me there. Thank you very much, and do appreciate each and every one of them. And like I said, there's no need to, and I don't ask for anything, but I do appreciate you guys doing that. Special thanks for Siggy to being here in the chat again, and look at lots of history surrounding the volcano and my family land. Okay, excellent. So yeah, if you guys want to see some of Siggy stuff there, go on Facebook, have a peek, and you'll get there. Phillips, CJ Phillips, a Yeti. I'm using a Yeti microphone, Yeti Blue. So don't get scared off by a Yeti. On that friendly note, you take care, guys. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to the super chatters. Thank you, Siggy. Thank you, all the good people in here. And you all have a very good evening. For those of you who do get a chance, Iceland is supposed to be a very beautiful place in the summertime. It turns green, and it should have been called Greenland, but I can't say that out loud. Take care, all. Thank you very much again, and you guys are great. I love the audience, and please stay safe, guys, and most of all, please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Good night, everyone, and thank you.